You started Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro, but the scale isn't moving like you thought it would. Why? Well, chances are you're making one of these 10 mistakes, and most people don't even realize it. Stay with me because mistake number 10 is one even the most experienced users are guilty of. Hi, I'm Phillip Marks, nurse practitioner at Regenics in Tarzana, California. I work with patients every single day on GLP-1 medications, and I see hundreds of consults a month. So I've seen the patterns, the wins, and also the mistakes that hold people back. In this video, I'm going to break down the top 10 mistakes people make on medications like Ozempic or Mounjaro, and more importantly, how to fix them so you can finally see real results. Mistake number 1, injecting in the same spot every time. If you're always injecting in the same spot, scar tissue builds up and your medication won't absorb properly. I had one patient that kept injecting the same spot on her body every single time. Scar tissue built up, her appetite suppression dropped, and her results stalled. The fix was rotating her injection sites, left and right lower abdomen and left and right upper arm. That got her back on track. Mistake number 2, not eating enough, especially protein. Yes, these medications will suppress your appetite, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't eat. Not eating enough will slow down your metabolism, and importantly, it can lead to muscle loss. Every time you eat a meal, you need to prioritize protein. About 6 to 8 ounces, which is usually about a palm-sized portion for most people. Eating that 2 to 3 times a day will ensure that you're getting enough protein, maintaining your muscle mass, and keeping your metabolism in top shape. Mistake number 3, not drinking enough water. Dehydration is sneaky. It can often feel like hunger or manifest as cravings. You're seeking out food and snacks, but what you really need is enough water. Drinking water throughout the day will ensure that you're feeling full, maintaining your metabolism, and helping with digestion. You'll want to aim for about 8 cups of water spread evenly throughout the day, and especially in the morning, as we always wake up dehydrated. A good reference is to take a look at your urine color. It should be light yellow. Any darker than that means you need to drink more water. Mistake number 4, ignoring strength training. If you ignore resistance training, you're likely going to be losing muscle mass in addition to fat tissue. Keep in mind that muscle sets our basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories we burn in a day without exercise. It is essential to maintain your BMR by not losing muscle. You don't need to become a powerlifter, but doing things like bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or light dumbbells 2 to 3 times a week will do the trick. Mistake number 5, only tracking the scale. The scale can be deceptive. I tell patients that it is simply telling me your total body mass on Earth at that moment in time. It tells me nothing about your muscle mass or your fat tissue, which are the things that we actually want to be tracking. A better indicator of fat loss is losing inches around the waistline. If you notice that your clothes are fitting looser and that there's less pinchable fat around your abdomen, then you are definitely losing fat tissue. Those are real wins. Mistake number 6, not prioritizing protein. Again, I know I already said this one, but it is that important. Many people are not consuming enough protein every time they eat. I tell patients that the most important thing to include in a meal is a source of protein. This can be anything you like: beef, eggs, chicken, fish, but you will need to get a source of protein at every meal. Protein keeps you full, maintains your muscle mass, and prevents plateaus. Mistake number 7, thinking that the medication does all the work. GLP-1s are not magic bullets. Think of them as a tool to help you suppress appetite and enhance your metabolism. But it is essential to set up good, healthy habits, not just for weight loss when you're on the medication, but also to help you maintain weight once you've stopped the treatment. Building habits like intermittent fasting, high-protein, low-carb meals, and exercising regularly will help you maintain your weight loss once you're done. Use this therapy as your best opportunity to build healthy habits for the long term. Mistake number 8, not managing stress and sleep. During sleep, our body repairs its muscle tissue and we release growth hormone. If you're not getting enough sleep, you will blunt your growth hormone release and your body composition will suffer. This means losing muscle mass and gaining fat tissue. Be sure not to neglect sleep. Aim for about 7 to 8 hours each night and go through sleep hygiene practices like avoiding screens and making sure that your room is cool and comfortable. As far as stress, this one is important as well. If you are chronically stressed from any source like work or social life, then your cortisol levels can remain elevated throughout the day. If cortisol is elevated in the evening or afternoon, then this can lead to new fat storage and it can impair your melatonin release. Melatonin is a hormone that's important for going to sleep. So getting sleep and managing your stress are going to be essential for losing weight. People don't realize how important these things are. Mistake number 9, overeating processed foods. I tell patients that the cornerstone to any diet is single ingredient whole foods. This means nothing in a package, nothing with an ingredient list, and nothing that requires a machine to make it. This means including foods like meat, fruit, vegetables, and dairy if well tolerated. These foods help nourish your body and help keep you fuller for longer. Processed foods are engineered to make you feel hungry and to crave more, resulting in overeating. Whole foods make the medication work with your body, not against it. And mistake number 10, skipping doses or stopping too soon. This one is huge. These medications work best if it's taken on a consistent schedule. Skipping doses means that your appetite will return back to normal, and you'll often lose the good momentum you had when taking it consistently. Stopping too soon can also lead to immediate rebound weight gain. If you feel like your dosing is not working, or if you need other adjustments, be sure to reach out to your nurse practitioner, and we can work with you and make sure that the medication is getting you the best results. So, which of these mistakes have you made? Be honest. Drop it in the comments below because your story might help someone else avoid the same setback. Thanks again for watching. At Regenics, we believe prevention is power and optimization is freedom. Don't stop here. Check out my top 10 tips on how to succeed with GLP-1 medications and take the next step in your health journey. See you soon.